Welcome to Spill the Tea, the channel where we don't just sip, we investigate. You've seen it on Instagram, you've seen it on TikTok. But here's what they're not telling you. That glowing skin, that sudden weight drop, that healthy flush. It's not a detox, it's dehydration, it's a laxative. And that tea they're promoting, it's a cleverly marketed scam. In this episode, we're exposing the dark truth behind the detox tea industry. The false promises, shady ingredients, harmful side effects, and billion-dollar manipulation machine that preys on your fears and sells you discomfort disguised as discipline. Because you deserve better than bowel movements in a teacup. This is the story they don't want you to hear. Let's spill the truth. The detox tea promise is simple. Drink this tea, flush your toxins, flatten your stomach, lose weight overnight. It's brilliant marketing, and that's exactly what it is. Marketing. Detox tea brands thrive on one core human insecurity, the fear that something inside you is dirty, broken, bloated, or backed up. They frame their product as a solution to your shame. But here's the problem: you don't need detoxing. Your body, your liver, kidneys, skin, lungs, and intestines already detox you 24/7. They filter toxins, flush waste, process chemicals, and regulate your internal balance without any help from tea. What these companies are selling isn't health. It's an illusion of control. And it works because the body does feel lighter after a laxative. You do look flatter, your scale does go down, but none of that is actual health. It's just water, waste, and the illusion of transformation. So what's really inside detox teas? Let's break it down. The number one active ingredient in most popular detox teas is Senna leaf, a natural laxative. Senna is approved by the FDA, but only as a short-term treatment for occasional constipation. Used more than a few days in a row, it becomes a problem. Here's why. Senna works by irritating the lining of your colon. That irritation forces your bowels to contract and expel waste. It doesn't stimulate fat loss. It doesn't boost metabolism, it just makes you poop. And it can be harsh. Side effects include cramping, diarrhea, dehydration, electrolyte imbalance, fatigue, nausea, dependency, meaning your bowels stop working without it. And yet, influencers are out here telling you to drink it daily. That's not healthy. That's digestive sabotage in a pretty package. They buy them for weight loss, they want to feel lighter, look flatter, shrink their waist, and detox teas deliver temporarily. But here's the catch: the weight loss isn't real, it's water weight from increased urination, bowel waste from laxative-induced movements, reduced bloating due to fluid loss, and not eating after diarrhea. None of this equals fat loss, none of this is permanent. And yet, detox tea companies post dramatic before and after photos, knowing full well the difference is temporary. And those results, they vanish as soon as you eat normally again. So why does the scam keep working? Because desperation sells, because flat stomachs get likes, and because when the results fade, they blame you, not the tea. Now let's talk about the real driving force behind detox tea sales. Influencer marketing. Celebrities, fitness models, beauty influencers, they're paid thousands to promote detox teas. Some even have equity in the companies. And here's what they don't tell you: they don't actually drink the tea. They follow strict diets and workout regimens. Their photos are filtered, posed, and professionally lit. They are not nutritionists or doctors. But when they hold up a mug and say, "This tea changed my body," followers believe it. And the companies rake in the cash. Meanwhile, your stomach hurts, you're stuck in the bathroom, you're afraid to eat. And you think it's your fault when the detox doesn't work long-term. The detox tea industry doesn't care about your health. They care about conversions. They are selling body dysmorphia in botanical form. Detox teas don't just sell a product, they sell a cycle. Here's how it works: you drink the tea, you lose water weight and bowel bulk, you feel thinner. You stop the tea, your body returns to normal, which feels like bloated compared to the flushed-out state. You panic, you go back to the tea. This is not wellness, this is physiological manipulation. Over time, consistent use of laxative teas can impair your body's ability to have natural bowel movements, Cause dehydration, especially in hot climates or with exercise. Mess with your electrolyte balance, leading to fatigue or heart palpitations. Disrupt your gut microbiome, causing more bloating and irregularity. In extreme cases, it can even trigger disordered eating patterns, especially in teens and young women. At Spill the Tea, we're not judging your choices. We're judging the people profiting from your pain. Senna isn't the only red flag. Let's take a look at other ingredients often found in detox teas. Cascara sagrada, another harsh stimulant laxative. Dandelion root, a diuretic, can cause excessive urination. Licorice root can raise blood pressure and cause water retention. Yohimbe, sometimes added to fat-burning blends. Linked to heart issues. Guarana or yerba mate, high in caffeine, can cause jitters and anxiety. Natural flavors, an unregulated term that can include artificial sweeteners or chemical agents. Just because something is plant-based doesn't mean it's safe in large amounts or daily use. Remember, poison is all about dosage. Here's what the real science says. Your body doesn't need help detoxing unless your liver or kidneys are impaired. There is no evidence that detox teas remove toxins, cleanse organs, or support long-term fat loss. Most detox tea benefits are placebo or short-term fluid loss. Overuse of laxatives can cause rebound constipation, meaning your body stops functioning without them. They hijack. You might be wondering, how are these teas even legal? Great question. In most countries, detox teas are sold as dietary supplements, not medications. That means they don't need FDA approval, they don't have to prove their claims. They're not required to conduct safety trials. And when users experience side effects, they profit from pseudoscience, then disappear into legal loopholes. So why do we keep falling for it? Because we live in a culture that equates cleansing with worthiness. That teaches us to shrink, purge, and erase. We're told if you feel bloated, something is wrong with you. If you gain weight, you must detox. If you're tired, it's your fault. If you're not lean, you're not clean. But bloating is normal. Water retention is normal. Digestive variation is normal. Living in a human body is not a sin. You do not need to punish yourself with plants. Want to truly support your body's natural detox process? Try this instead. Drink real water, not diuretic tea. Eat fiber-rich foods to support healthy bowel movements. Limit ultra-processed junk, not entire food groups. Move your body regularly, not to burn but to circulate. Get sleep because your liver detoxifies most actively while you rest. Breathe because your lungs are detoxers too. Sweat gently, not excessively. And most importantly, give your body grace. Your worth isn't measured in waist size or bowel movements. It's measured in how well you treat yourself when the world tries to sell you shame. Detox teas aren't about detoxing, they're about profit. They're about control. They're about selling you the idea that something is wrong with your body and that their tea is the cure. But you are not a problem to be fixed. You are not toxic. You are not broken. You do not need a cleanse. You need the truth. This has been Spill the Tea. Where we don't sell miracle brews, we expose them. Until next time. Flush the fads, keep your tea clean, and stay grounded in what really matters.